Welcome to this Divine Masculine Tarot forecast for the week of August 23rd through the 29th. Although this video is good for any time that you happen to land on it and you're watching it, it's here now, appearing in consciousness. Look for any messages that resonate, anything that you want to push away as well is a message. I'd quickly like to also thank anybody who's here watching from Instagram, my Instagram followers that are here, and as well I've just been recently putting these videos on YouTube. Welcome the people here, the 100 or so people that I see watching that I don't know who you are yet for sure. Thank you for watching these videos. I would like to welcome you, and maybe you know me through my wife Mary, I'm not sure. This was originally her channel and we decided to do it together. But enough about that for now. I'm using the Shadowscapes Tarot deck for this week's reading again. This is the second time in a row I've been using it. I've had this deck for close to 2 years, I think. Lost track of time a little bit there during the pandemic, but something like that. Mary gave it to me as a gift. And I loved it right away, straight away. I'm a sucker for fantasy art. I'm just looking at it here. And I love the artwork right away, but I never thought I could work with it as a deck, really work with it. But as I've been exploring it in the last few weeks, I've realized that I think I can. The images really speak to me. It's just that they're watercolors, they're very finely detailed watercolors, so there's a lot of detail in them. That's why I wasn't sure if I'd be able to work with them, because most of the images I've been used to working with are very more broad, basic, or even minimalist sometimes images. But I love this deck now. I'm really starting to connect with it more. So that's what I'm using. And I'm using a 3-card spread, although I'm changing that up a little bit as well. Recently I've been doing problem, challenge, outcome. This time I'm doing traditional, past, present, and future. And as you know, the past, the present, and the future are really one thing. Okay, there's only this now moment. In reality, there's only ever this now moment. Although in terms of time or movement, that which appears to move, that's what time is part of, time and space. You've got the past connects to whatever happened in the past, help to shape what's here now, and whatever we decide or use our intention and our intelligence or our will, the intelligence of our will, to direct the forces that are at our command, and as well respond to the forces that are not at our command. However we choose to direct that energy is what shapes our future, even though the future's not here yet either, and when it is here, it's now. So it's always now, but that's how the past, present, and future seem to work, but it's always now where we have the real power to choose how we're going to respond, and we have all these different conflicting psychological forces at work, which is what tarot shows us as well, conflicting against each other, and it's up to our higher intelligence, our essence, our will, some call it, how we're going to direct it. Something sort of comes up, negative comes up, and it's just an automatic reaction like, oh, and we want to say something mean to someone as a comeback or something, and it's just going to create more chaos in our life. Instead, we catch it. We realize, hey, wait, I can choose something different. And that's sort of what I'm talking about with intelligent will. Okay, so rather than just, an automatic reaction. Anyhow, let's get into the reading. The reading overall it's about, this week, it's about endings, letting things go, letting something from the past go. It's an ending. So endings are not necessarily, they can seem abrupt, but it takes time to go through the process. There may be a bit of grieving. There may just be at least a little bit of a looking within to give it time to go away. Something that's ending, okay? And in the meantime, we need to go with the flow, dance with life. Listen to how things are flowing. Listen to the currents of energy, of how they're going within you and all around you, and just notice what your intuition is telling you. Follow your heart. listen to your heart, and allow that inspiration to come through and begin to express itself. Some of it's going to maybe take you, some of the things you hear calling you, they're just in the very, maybe in the faint, sort of to the peripheral part of your awareness. They're faint, but it's just in the beginning stages, but they're stretching you out of your comfort zone, perhaps. Okay, but actually pay attention to them. Okay, there's a spark there for you. So that's it in a nutshell, but let's get into let me break it down now. In the past we have, the death card came up, and death is endings. It's not in tarot about physical death, it's about endings. And if you look in this card, what I love about this card, look how bright it is. It shows how death is nothing to fear. And I know a couple of years ago when my father passed, transitioned from this world, very abruptly with him, and unexpectedly. He was super happy and healthy right up till that day, thank God. But anyway, I got a message that it's death is nothing to fear, very strongly from him, from his spirit. And that just came to my mind now as I'm thinking about this, because you look at the light and you look at the fire, and it's a phoenix. Oh, by the way, yeah, I did get my hair cut. If you're if you're wondering, I just last night chopped off about this much hair or whatever it was of lockdown growth, and I was finally able to go to our friend who also, she's a good friend of ours, who also cuts our hair, and she's back from where she was during the lockdown, and I did that. So, endings. And you see, it's a phoenix, and as we all know, if you don't know the story of the phoenix, but the phoenix is rising from its own ashes, destroyed and rises again from its own ashes, transformed into a new, brighter form of itself. Okay, so that's what this week's about. It's about something is ending, but don't despair, because it's something new is going to be replacing it that's even better. Whatever it is that's ending in your life, whatever area or arena of your life that ending is coming in, that form is being transformed and reborn. Okay, but give it time, like I said, to go through the process of letting it go. And then in the present, we have here this beautiful card, the Queen of Cups, and you can see that she's just got this, she's got this beautiful black hair swirling in the waters, and this beautiful light around her, which shows that she's connected, that she's a force that's connected to the light, connected to her heart, and she's stepping on lightly dancing on the sea turtles. She's stepping on that one sea turtle, and they're also dancing, and they're kind of like forces of nature and water and emotion, right, through the water, emotions. And she's lightly dancing on these emotions. So she's not getting engulfed by the emotions. Okay, she's lightly dancing on top of them, not allowing them to pull her down. They're energies that she can dance with and flow with. And that's where I meant earlier at the beginning about the entire reading, listening to your heart. Okay? That's right now. So just sort of visualize right now you're dancing with the energies of what's going on. It's just shifting, and then you feel this, and you can shift with it and go, okay, you're not saying it rigidly has to be this way, or I just do it this way. I'm not saying be wishy-washy either, but I'm just saying be open to these influences and to being flexible. All right? And then the future or the outcome of this, if you're able to allow yourself to let things go, and you're able to dance with the flow, dance with life, dance with the energies, move with them and flow with them, is the Page of Wands, which this card has been coming through in quite a few readings lately. It's a spark of fire. She's a spark of intuition and inspiration, creative inspiration. You can see she's playing the violin, and everything's sort of an orangey, reddish, kind of warm color, and terracottas kind of thing as well. And she's playing the violin, and she's just swirling about almost. You can see the movement. So it's like a spark of inspiration and enthusiasm that's calling you, or calling us, to listen to that and to sing our song. What's that song that's inside of you that you want to sing, that you've been afraid to sing, that's going to take you maybe out of your comfort zone? It's just and because she's a page, it's just at the very beginning. That spark is just at the very beginning stages of being able to start to express and discover what it is that is more authentically wanting to express itself through you. Okay, so that's going to be what's happening this week. And in concrete terms, it's just saying something's ending. Listen to yourself. Take time to go within, nurture yourself. You may be nurturing others as well. Feel that nurturing energy all around you, and be a spark. Feel that spark. Don't be afraid to speak your truth as well, and teach things. Share your knowledge. You're going to be called upon to share your knowledge in certain. You're going to feel inspired to share your knowledge. Okay, so that's it for this week's reading. I wanted to say again, I have a free. I've got to fix the the sign-up form on my website. There's always something to do when you have a website, and I'm not a designer, so I keep finding things to do and learning more about how to do it. But anyway, have a free tarot course for beginners that you can finish in under an hour. It's designed to be really easy, really quick. You have to do some of the work on your own, of course, and it's nowhere near the end-all be-all of everything about tarot, but it can get you up and running if you're interested in learning a little bit more. Find out more on my website, link in the description below. That's it. Thank you again for being here, and also, of course, check out my website if you're interested in more detailed personal reading. And that's it for now. I'll see you again soon. Thank you.